I've said this 100 times, I'm sure, but... so sorry for your loss. A toast to the man and the memory. I imagine you'll need to take some personal time. That's fine. Just take what you need. I'll handle everything on my end. I know you and I see differently on a few things, but this is a time for solidarity, not turmoil. Well, perhaps with all that's happened, we can finally work together. Deal with things head on. Nobody could have seen this coming, Scarlett. You mustn't blame yourself.
Harvey Miller, do you ever answer your phone? I've finished editing the introduction to the Bowman Carson piece you sent me. It's good, but I think we can do better. Alex Dubois has claimed that he wasn't at the facility the time that they say he set off the explosion. He also says the phone records from the night prove it. Apparently, Detective Holden has them. Anyway, your first meeting is tomorrow. Find out everything you can. The phone records are a good start, but I have a feeling there's a bigger story here. Anyway, get some sleep and I'll be in touch tomorrow.
have one new message. Message 1.
Harvey Miller, do you ever answer your phone? I've finished editing the introduction to the Bowman Carson piece you sent me. It's good, but I think we can do better. Alex Dubois has claimed that he wasn't at the facility at the time that they say he set off the explosion. He also says the phone records from the night prove it. Apparently, Detective Holden has them. Anyway, your first meeting is tomorrow. Find out everything you can. The phone records are a good story here. Anyway, get some sleep and I'll be in touch tomorrow.
End of messages.
Harvey, your first meeting is with Carla Berman. Get there an hour early so you have time to look around and gather questions for your meeting. Follow any leads you can for the Miller report. Good luck and don't trust anyone.
Hey man, I'm just a girl standing in front of a guy asking her to love him. Oh, jeez. Mr. Miller, is it? We weren't expecting you for another 20 minutes. Not a problem at all. Welcome to Bowman Carson. My name's Steve Crow. Apologies for the protesting outside. I hope it wasn't too hard to get through them. If you don't mind, can you place your briefcase down on the conveyor belt there so I can check it for you? Okay, great. I just need to check through it. Right, this all seems to be in order. Here's your ID badge. If you could just follow me to the security desk. Great. Doesn't that painting just freak you out?
Ah, Mr. Miller. We didn't expect you so early. Let me just print your agenda. Give me a second. Your first is... speak of the devil. Carla, this is Mr. Miller from the Turing Post. You have a meeting today, I believe.
Yes, of course. A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Miller. Is it that time already?
No. Mr. Miller is just fashionably early.
Good. For a moment I thought I was running behind. I'll be ready in my office for our meeting as scheduled. I have to run, I'm afraid, but we'll speak soon. Thank you, Dan.
Righty-o, Carla. Right, here's your agenda.
Great. Why don't you read that over and put it in your briefcase for safekeeping?
I suppose that's everything from me. If you need anything further, you know where I am.
Hi, Mr. Miller. Hey, what's up?
Hi, Steve.
Hey, listen, about the...
It's fine. What are you up to, anyway? You got a busy day?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, hey, Dan's been going on about some email about your password or something?
Oh, not this again.
What's going on?
Oh, it's stupid.
Really? I don't know what it's about. Just that it's a security risk or something?
Only if you're flippin' psychic. Honestly, it's getting to be a joke.
Why? What's going on?
It's basically, my password is written on one of the items on my desk. Nobody would know that, though. Everyone would just stop talking about it.
Oh, I see. What's the password?
I'm not telling you, dummy.
Hey!
Anyway, what are you up to tonight? Are you coming to the pub with us?
Maybe. I can't really afford it till payday, so... Sort me out. Like,
Mr. Miller.
Everything dated the 10th of the 4th, 1987, the day of the attack, has been boxed and archived and still needs reviewing. The phone records were particularly interesting to me. I've looked through about 20% of all the files I've collated as of yet, and I'm not sure exactly how much more I'm going to find. I'm certain I'm onto something big, but I fear it's going to take me a lot longer than I have to find what I need.
No floppy disks detected.
A number of people could have that information. It wasn't my department, though, I'm afraid. You could try. Mark Leonard.
Please enter PIN.
Miriam Chapman. Or perhaps Alex
Code
DeBoer.
accepted. Access granted.
So, couldn't he erase that information, assuming that it was erased?
Perhaps. I don't know. Not without someone knowing about it. I think Michael knew something wasn't right. Somehow he knew the company and worked when he and Charles were together. He got busy and
What makes you say that?
2 years ago when I'm writing our wills together, so it's like first happened. He decided he wanted to hand over his shares to me. I've never told anyone, but I think share of the company. These things
That is very serious, Carla. Are you suggesting that Bowman could have caused Michael to gain control of the company?
create out something.
I hope not. But you can't be sure.
But
Well, the problem is with thank you for your time with us. Touch base when information comes to light.
you have the authority to search that.
We already have, Mrs. Carson.
You have evidence.
Hello there. What's up?
Steve, why are you so lazy?
Pfft, give me a break.
I'm just going to the bathroom.
So can you please state your name for the recording?
Yes, Scarlett Carson.
Again, thank you for coming in. Hopefully we can clear it up. So, Bowman should have deported Mr. DeBar's family without question.
Exception for Alex, then violated the rules.
Harvey, I've been going through more of Alex's interview tapes. I found something quite alarming that seems to have been very quickly dismissed. He says his keycard was stolen earlier on the day of the explosion. He said he tried to log it with Carla Berman. I'm not sure how frequently she leaves her office, but if you can somehow gain access, you may be able to find evidence linking her to Alex's keycard.
Hi, Mr. Miller.
Listen, Mr. Miller, I know this probably has nothing to do with you, but there was an alarm that went off earlier on, so if you could just make sure to stay in the allocated areas, that would be great. Hi.
Steve, there's been an alarm set off. Can you go check it out?
M-Dog. You alright, Steve?
Man, I need to try to keep this job this time. I'm going to need your clothes, keys, and your motorcycle. Man, I'm good.
Hi, Mr. Miller. Nice to see you, Dan.
Hello, Sarah.
Hey, Harvey.
Late, are we?
I shouldn't be
floppy
here on a
disks
weekend.
detected.
I shouldn't be
No
here.
floppy disks detected. Access denied.
Oh, hi. Just remember you have a meeting later with Carla. And don't wander around the staff-only areas, okay?
No floppy disks detected.
You alright, love?
Oh, hi, Carla.
Please enter me. Access granted.
Man, I need more comfortable shoes for this. Every time I see Mr. Bowman, it's miserable. He needs to lighten up. Bowman seems like a scary dude. Good day. Hey, Carla.
All right, Steve.
I am so bored. What a handsome fellow. I'm spitting feathers, man.
No floppy disks detected.
Carla, 10 days. 10 bloody days. How the hell could you have kept this from me? I swear to God, my family are going to be deported because of you and I could have done something about it. Why the hell didn't you tell me? Why the hell didn't you tell me? This is your fault. Everything that happens next is your fault.
Steve, I'm just getting a drink of water. Can you cover me?
No floppy disks detected.
Harvey, I just received an anonymous fax. Do you know where the Turing meeting room is? It seems as though Alex Dubois may have hidden some information in there which proves the Bowman-Carson group are intentionally inflating figures based around the Union Act. If you're able to find the evidence, it may help inform the public about what the truth is here. I'm sure Carla Berman may have a thing or two to say about those figures, since she's the one spreading them in her print media. Anyway, let me know what you find.
Bye for now.
Hey, alright, how you doing?
We'll talk about this another time. See you later. Hello, Marlon.
You alright, Dan?
Please insert token. You've reached the lost property office. There's nobody available to take your call at the moment. For any inquiries, visit Gemma Hughes in room 103 on floor 1. Alternatively, if you know which locker your possessions are in, please bring the relevant access card. Thank you.
Mr. Miller, your meeting is in 10 minutes. Don't be late.
Hiya.
Hey, Mr. Miller, an alarm was set off earlier on. I know you probably had nothing to do with it, but just remember to stay in the allocated areas to avoid trouble. Oh, hey, not sure if you found Carla's room yet, but don't forget your meeting later on.
Oh, search this room top to bottom. It can't be in here. Hiya, Mr. Miller.
I'm a wee bit busy, I'm afraid.
Mr. Miller, don't forget your meeting with Carla. Just find something to do in the meantime.
Please enter PIN. Code accepted. Access granted.
You alright?
Mr. Miller, quick reminder. You have a meeting in 5 minutes.
tearing me apart, Lisa.
I should totally do comedy. Joints in all the towns. You had to make my day, punk.
Hello again. How are you? How do I compare?
Hello, Mr. Miller. Please come in and take a seat.
How do I compare thee to a summer's day?
So I gather you've got some questions you'd like to ask me. I'll do my best to answer them. Shall we begin?
A vendetta against him? Well, that was blunt, but honestly, I'm not surprised. I wondered if you'd bring this up. It's rather troubling, but Alex and I never seemed to get on. And on the night of the attack, he threatened me. I didn't want to make this publicly personal, but it looks like he has anyway. Yes, he left me a voice message. He was very angry about something, and he took it out on me that night. I have no doubts in my mind that man is guilty of everything they say he did, and I'm frankly amazed that anyone would stand up for him. No offence. Well, you have done your research. I feel bad for what happened to Alex, I really do, but I can't be held responsible for every little action taken. It may have sounded like Alex was the victim, but I can assure you, I felt very threatened by his message. You heard what he said. Everything that happens next is because of me, and we all know what happened next. Well, you don't sugarcoat your words, Mr. Miller. But tell me, what do you think about it? So you think I'm overreacting to his message? Perhaps. Shall we move on? He thinks I'm lying. That's not really news, Mr. Miller. I think anyone in the country could have told you what Alex thinks about what we do here. He has a twisted view of things. Out of curiosity, what is it he thinks is so bad about the act? Well, this is getting far-fetched, and I suppose I'm the one lying to the country. Don't answer that. I'm sorry, but I have to deal with this kind of accusation day in and day out. I guess it's an occupational necessity. If by propaganda you mean the important work I do here, then I'd ask you to be a little bit more respectful of the current political climate, Mr. Miller. We are very thorough with our work here, so I'm sure whatever you think you found will be easily cleared up. I make the posters and advertising materials, but I'm not in charge of the figures that make them up. For that, you'd have to speak to someone like Chance Crow over in the Meta Centre. Let me ask you something, Mr. Miller. You've heard the protesters, you've seen our work here. Do you believe the Union Act is good? Well then, perhaps I can simplify it for you. Alex Dubois blew up a part of this facility because he wasn't patriotic enough to see what the country needs. In doing so, he proved to us and everyone else that what we do here is needed now more than ever. I mean, whatever figures you found, they don't change the facts. We have a problem in this country, and there are a small few willing to do anything about it. We are the few. I believe in what I do, and I do it to the best of my ability. You can write that in your book. Passionate is a good word for it, Mr. Miller. What would our country be without it? Is that what he said? That his keycard was stolen? Well, I don't think there's any way I could confirm or deny that for you, Mr. Miller. I'm not even sure what that would have to do with me. I don't believe it was stolen, so it would be futile for me to try and answer that. We were all responsible for our own key cards and security logins. Actual keys aren't used in this part of the building. It's all very cutting edge, so anything like that would have been solely down to Alex. That just seems like conjecture to me, Mr. Miller. It sounds far too convenient to say that he logged it as stolen on the day that it happened. If that's true, then where did he log it? At what time? Wouldn't security know about that? I'm sorry, but it's all a little too convenient for me. I don't remember that at all, I can assure you. That email must have gone through to my inbox just after I had the chance to see it. I believe that your research is accurate, I honestly do, but there's no way of knowing now if it was filed. Honestly, it's escaped my memory, and all of the records were destroyed in the blast, so... It appears that he might be, at least about that, but I ask you, what does that really prove? Or that he was clever enough to cover his tracks before he committed a terrible act of terrorism. You may find this a hot topic for your book, Mr. Miller, but I'm not convinced at all. I would be careful who you share this information with, Mr. Miller. He says he wasn't in the building. Well, I don't know how he'd be able to back up that claim. The police found him not too far away from here, that's true, but it was within walking distance. He could have easily got where he did in time, and there's a whole bunch of other evidence. I'm sorry, I just don't see how he thinks that's going to hold any weight. Like who? No, I don't think so. I think it's quite cut and dry. I can't imagine someone else over in the Meta Centre doing it. They like to sound like they know what they're doing, but most of them are incompetent. I know for a fact that some of them use their room number for their alarm code, for God's sake. Does that sound convincing to you? Alex was the only one who really knew what he was doing, and anyway, it's like I said, there was more evidence, wasn't there? Well, for example, the argument we had the night of the attack. Alex and I were having a heated discussion that night. I know that's somewhat anecdotal, but to me it's as good as gold in terms of evidence. Wouldn't you agree? That must be a mistake, surely. I was sure... Maybe now that I think about it... I mean, that could have been earlier, perhaps. So, he was calling from outside the facility. It's hard to remember that night clearly now, but there it is. Does it really? I mean, it just shows that he could have just... I don't know. Well, I don't know where you got those phone records, Mr. Miller, but I'm not sure how they can help. I don't think I've anything else to add on that point. Nothing comes to mind. Did I? Few things around here probably still use keys. It's outdated if you ask me. You won't find anything in the facility that uses them, though. Our security protocol won't allow them. But I think the older areas still have the old-fashioned key and lock. No. Marlon Thornton, the cleaner, he's the only person who uses them for stock rooms and locker rooms, you know. Oh, that reminds me. If you're over at the Meta Centre later, you should take a look at the old Victorian baths. They're going to be knocked down soon, so you should take a look there before you go. No? They're just quite nice. I tell you what, I'll ask Marlon to open them up for you later on. If he's got time, then they'll be open for you when you go and have your meeting with Chance Crow. Anyway, Excuse me, what? I didn't say anything about an alarm code. Oh, I'm sorry, I think I must have misspoken. Everyone in the Meta Centre is very careful with their security. I wouldn't... well, let's not dwell on that. No, it was another office. Can we please move on to a different subject, Mr. Miller? Don't you have something about my work that you'd like to ask at all? Okay, Mr. Miller, that's all I've got time for, I'm afraid. Can you please see yourself out?